Hello, welcome to another Friday Yoga Flow. Thank you so much for choosing this video. I really love bringing you these yoga flows and I know that you're gonna love this one. It is a full body stretch and strengthening routine that's gonna be great for intermediate to advanced yogis. If you're not a yogi, you might also find a lot of benefit from this practice because it is gonna help you tone your muscles, find strength in the body of different areas that you maybe don't typically focus on, and it's also going to improve your flexibility. You don't have to be an intermediate to advanced practitioner for this one. It is going to be a little bit quicker in pace is the only reason why I've labeled it as that. So give it a try, and once you've completed it, leave a comment in the section below to let me know how it goes for you. Without further ado, let's begin. We will start this flow in a tabletop position, so you can come down to hands and knees. And then as you're ready, right away into cat-cow with an inhale, arch the back, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, push the floor away and round your spine. We're gonna continue that motion, so every time you inhale, arch your back. And every time you exhale, round your spine. This is really good for warming up the back and the hips and the shoulders. So get into any tight places that feel like they need it as you move through the next few rounds. Nice. And then next we're going to go into a drunk cat-cow variation. Spread the knees wide apart. We're going to take that cat-cow in circles. You can walk your hands forward just a little bit. And then we'll take the left hip back to the left heel, come through center, right hip to right heel, and then up over the right palm. You're going to continue that motion. So every time you exhale, go back towards the heels. Every time you inhale, come up over the palms. This one is especially good for the hips, so you might do this first thing in the morning. Every morning I recommend. And then we're going to reverse those circles going the opposite direction. I usually spend about an hour on that every morning, and this is one of the things that's always incorporated into it. We'll come back to a tabletop position. From there, walk your knees in so that they're underneath your hips once more. Place the left hand at the center of your mat, reach the right arm up high with a big inhale. And then with your exhale, take the right arm underneath the bridge of the left arm. You're gonna set your right shoulder and cheek on the floor, slide the left hand to the top of the mat, and then take the left foot back behind you. If you wanna keep the kickstand, do it. If you wanna lift it, find the balance. And then slowly, gently release that left knee down to the floor. Take the left hand by the face. Come back to where you started. Press the left hand down, right hand up to the ceiling. And then we'll trade sides. Right hand to the center of the mat, reach the left arm up. And then with your exhale, thread the needle. Left arm underneath the bridge of the right arm. Right hand slides to the top edge of the mat this time. You can either send the right leg back, keep the kickstand, or lift that right leg up for the balance. Hold and breathe. Great for the balance. Good. And then slowly release it back down. Come back to your tabletop position for downward facing dog. When you get into tabletop, walk the hands to the top edge of the mat. Tuck the toes under and slowly peel the hip creases up and back to down dog, and start to pedal out your feet by bending one knee and bending the other knee. These first few moments in down dog will be a gentle stretch of the backs of the legs. So if you need to keep the knees bent to make it gentle, do so. If it feels good to push the heels towards the floor and get that deeper stretch in the calves, the hamstrings, do so. And then we'll walk the hands, the feet, bottom of the body hands, the feet up towards the hands, come into a forward fold. When you get in a forward fold towards the top of your space, grab opposite elbows and start to sway your torso left and right. You're gonna find a lot of heaviness in the head or release of the neck, and the jaw is relaxed completely. So go ahead and let the jaw go. Soften the muscles of the face, the skin of the face as well. And then relax the hands down when you come to center. Start to shake your head no. Keep letting the head be heavy. So there's minimal effort of the neck, even though it is working a little bit to move the head side to side. Awesome. And then bend your knees a lot. Round your back and roll up to stand. Kind of like you're stacking vertebrae up to Shavasana pose, Tadasana pose. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and then draw the shoulder blades together and down the back. keep doing that. If you've done my upper back workout video, you know to strengthen the upper back, we have to focus on drawing the shoulder blades together. It also helps us open the chest. So continue that action of rolling shoulders up, down, and back. Up, back, and down. Drawing shoulder blades together, strengthening the rhomboid muscles on the upper back body, opening up the chest. And then we're going to go through a few rounds of sun salutation. So the next time you inhale, take your arms above your head, and as you exhale, come down into a forward fold. On your inhale, you'll slide the hands up the shins for a halfway lifted position. And on your exhale, you can step or jump your feet to plank pose, lower down right away for a chaturanga. On your inhale, take a cobra or an up dog. And on your exhale, take a downward facing dog. Good, deep inhale. Push the heels down, exhale. Nice. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward, and then exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Really press your feet into the ground to rise up. Inhale. And then bring the thumbs to heart center as you exhale. We're going to do it again. 3 times total. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step or hop to plank, exhale. Lower down right away, chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale to a down dog. Good. Deep inhale through the nose. Press the heels downward, exhale. Bend the knees, look at your thumbs, and then exhale, step or pounce, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand as you breathe in. Reach up and look up. And then bring the thumbs down to heart center for our final round. Inhale, shoot the hands up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump the feet to plank for chaturanga. Bend the elbows right away. Good. Inhale, cobra or up dog. As you exhale, move back to downward facing dog. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale completely. Bend the knees, look at your thumbs, and as you exhale, step or hop. Forward fold, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Good. Now inhale, rise to stand. Reach the arms up, look up at your thumbs, and as you exhale, pull the thumbs down, kind of like you have resistance against the hands. You're pulling a bar down towards the center of the chest. Walk the feet out as wide as the mat, turn the toes out. On your inhale, shoot the hands up. And as you exhale, bend the knees and elbows for squat. Push the elbows out, squeeze the knees in. You can stay in squat, option A. Stay if you're not gonna go in crow. If you are gonna move forward, option B is crow pose. You'll take the knees to the backs of the arms. As high on the triceps as you can, lift the heels in towards your glutes. Maybe one at a time or both at the same time. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, weight in the fingerprints, 2, 3, 2, 1. Step or shoot back, chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale to a down dog. Now this time we're going to inhale, lift the right leg like a slow mountain climber. Bend the knee, tap right elbow or tricep. Inhale, send it back. As you exhale, tap the left elbow or tricep. And then as you inhale, send it back. Good. As you exhale, step the foot between the palms for warrior 2. You're going to land the left heel, spin the arms up and open. Breathe out completely. And then the next inhale is very buoyant. Fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the chest. As you exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Now flip right palm open to the ceiling. Inhale, slide it forward, and as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand down the back leg, right arm overhead. Inhale deeply. And then as you exhale, take a side angle. Right elbow on the right thigh, left bicep by the ear. Back to a reverse warrior. As you inhale, reverse it like a big cartwheel. Stretch the ribs, hips, and arms. And as you exhale, windmill the hands down for chaturanga. Maybe you cover the right toes this time as you lower. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, back to slow mountain climbers. Bend the knee, tap the left tricep or elbow. Inhale, send back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, send it back. And then as you exhale, step it through. Plant the right heel, really press the feet down so that you have some buoyancy in your rise up to warrior two. Look over the left hand, flip the left palm open, nice work. Reach forward, inhale, reverse. Good, big inhale, expand the left rib cage. Side angle as you exhale. Another inhale, keep the breath slow, reverse as you breathe in. Cartwheel the hands down, big stretch of the arms and ribs forward. Step back, maybe cover the left toes, bend the elbows. Cobra, up dog, inhale, both feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, right away, walk the hands together, thumbs and index fingers touch, bend the knees. You have a little triangle between your own hands, you're looking at that triangle. Step or hop, feet outside of the hands, squat, inhale. Push the feet down firm, exhale out completely. You have a very strong grounding of the feet. And then inhale, rise to stand, shoot the hands up. Exhale, thumbs pull down to heart center. Walk the feet hip distance apart or all the way together. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to step or jump the feet to plank. Chaturanga, inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Again, inhale, lift the right leg. Bend the right knee and tap right elbow. Inhale, extend it. You've got to exhale, right knee, left elbow. If I can do this talking, you can do it just breathing. Inhale, extend it. And then exhale, step it through for warrior two. We'll have a moment to pause here in warrior two. So gather your bearings as you come up. Warrior two, catch the breath. You are strong. You are committed. You've got this. Straighten out your right leg. Walk your left foot forward in just a touch. Reach the right arm forward for a triangle. We're going to take that right hand to the inside of the calf, ankle, or foot. Lift the left arm up in opposition. Spin the left shoulder back. Inhale. Pull the right hip, especially. I know I'm pointing at the left. Pull the right hip back, like you're trying to tuck it under the left hip. Good. And then inhale, stretch your spine straight forward. And as you exhale, roll open just a little bit more. Left shoulder rolls back to stack on top of the right shoulder. Good. Now bring the left hand down slow to meet the left hip. Bend the right knee for a half moon. You're going to walk the right hand forward about 1.5 feet in front of your right foot. Launch into a half moon. So you're going to step, hover, left toes flex. Now try to get the pinky toe edge side of your foot parallel to the ceiling. Push back through the sole of the foot like you're holding up a wall with that foot. And if you feel compelled to do it, reach the left arm up. Good. You can stay in this variation, half moon, or you can take Shavasana. If you want to bend the left knee, you'll grab the outside of the ankle. Gently kick the foot into the hand, bow the chest towards the left wall. And if you have that Shavasana variation, hold it one more breath. And we'll meet in a half moon with an exhale. Slowly rebend that right knee, coming into a warrior two. From your warrior two, turn for a crescent lunge. Set your hands down outside of that right foot. And then you're going to slide the right foot back about mid-mat. Place the palms down flat. Option one is your standing split. Option two is a little bit of handstand play. So either hold that left leg up or bend your right knee. Take a little hop to kick right heel to glute. It could look like that. It could look like that. Or maybe you catch a little bit of air, you kick, and you lift that left leg high. So no matter where it is, keep it playful, keep it fun. And if you kick the glute and you catch some hang time, send the right leg up. So you kick, hop. Maybe you kick, hop. Maybe you kick, hop, and send it up. Good, take one more. And then release it down. We're gonna land in a forward fold, top of the mat. On your inhale, halfway lift. Nice, perfect, guys. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand. Inhale, big breath in. Thumbs to heart center as you exhale and hold to catch your breath. So don't lose the focus here. Big inhale. I recommend eyes closed so you keep that concentration. Exhale, navel draws in. Inhale. steady exhale. One more. The next time you breathe in, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, forward bend over the legs. Halfway lift as you inhale. Step or hop back as you exhale. Chaturanga. Now inhale to a cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time left leg will rise. Inhale. Bend the left knee to tap left elbow or tricep. Inhale, send it back. As you exhale, the right elbow is what we tap. And as you inhale, send it back. Good. Now exhale, step the foot between the palms, lower the right heel, and press down to rise up. Warrior two. Look over the left hand. Catch the breath. Good. Straighten out that left leg. Start to walk the right foot in just a touch, and then we'll reach right hand forward, 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 and down inside of the calf of the ankle. Big stretch of the spine forward in your triangle pose. And if you can rotate the eyes towards that right thumb, look up towards the hand. From there, look down at the left foot, re-bend the left knee and take the right hand to the right hip. We're about to launch forward into that half moon. Left hand about 1.5 feet in front of the left foot. Right foot is flexed. Push the foot back, kind of like you're stamping your footprint on the wall behind you. Try to keep the balance. You're not gonna fall like that. And then right hand rises up towards the ceiling. Or perhaps better, even deeper, grab hold of the outside of the ankle and start to bow the chest towards the right wall. If you do have Chakasana, release it to half moon. And from half moon, take your warrior two. From warrior two, we're turning into that crescent lunge. Go ahead and take it. And then do set the hands down to frame your left foot. Scoot the left foot back about mid-mat and place the palms flat. We're going back to those handstand hops. So we're gonna keep it playful, keep the breath involved. You're gonna lift the right leg for a half split, perhaps keep your left leg split, or bend that knee and take a little jump. Do it several times. Good. Last time. Lower both feet down for a forward fold. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand with your inhale. Reach the arms up, look up. Pull the thumbs down as you exhale. Right arm, inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, step or pop the feet back to plank. Right away, lower down for a chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time you'll lift the right leg. Bring the right knee forward so that you can land the foot outside the right hand, lower the left knee down for a hip stretch. You're gonna untuck the toes, reach back and grab inside of that left foot. If it feels better to grab the outside of the foot, take what feels best. Outside is gonna give you a little bit more shoulder rotation. Release that foot. Start to walk the right foot to the left for a pigeon pose. You're gonna walk it all the way over now, giving the outer edge of that right hip quite a bit. Walk the left toes back. On an inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine upward. And as you exhale, bow forward. You can either place the palms down and stack the forehead on the palms. You can also slide the arms forward, rest the forehead down. If you have quite a bit of flexibility in that back hip and the spine, you're gonna stay upright instead. Good. So you've got those options. If you want to move forward from the upright position, you're gonna bend the left knee, grab the outside of the foot. You can do this with a band around the foot as well. So go as far as you can. You're gonna either have a strap around your foot, or you're gonna grab the foot and start to turn the elbow up towards the ceiling. Hold for 5. And then slowly, gently release, same way you came into it. Very easy on the way out. From there, we're going to tuck the left toes under, walk the knee forward, and then start to send the right leg back up to three-legged dog. Good. From there, bend the knees, stack the hips, and you can keep the stacked position or take your wild thing. Right foot lands outside of the left calf. Belly and chest flip open to the ceiling. Big breath in through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, three-legged dog. Right leg is lifted. As you exhale, slowly lever that foot down to trade sides. Big inhale, lift the left leg. Step the left foot forward, left foot outside of the left hand. Lower the right knee for lizard pose. Nice. And when you get there, option to stay or reach back with that left hand to grab the inside of the foot. Option B, outside of the foot. And slowly, gently release left hand back down. Walk the left foot in so it's behind the right hand. And then set the knee down behind the left wrist to walk the right knee back. Again, you have your options to stay upright. If you want to walk forward, go ahead and place elbows down. Perhaps forehead and back of the hands. If you want to move forward, you're going to stay upright. You'll bend the right knee and grab the outside of the foot. This side will feel different than the other, depending on your shoulders and your hip flexibility. So don't expect it to be the same on this side. But option B is going to be to start to roll the elbow up towards the ceiling. Hold for 5. And slowly, gently release that foot back out. Hands down on the floor. Tuck the right toes under to walk the knee forward, and we're going to send the left leg up to three-legged dog to stack. When you get there, bend the left knee, stack the hips open, and you can stay stacked, or left foot will land behind the right calf to flip, belly and chest open towards the ceiling. Inhale as you take that three-legged, or that wild thing. And then exhale, left leg back up to the ceiling. Inhale, left foot down as you exhale. Lower the knees to the mat. Keep the knees together and sit back on the heels for a brief child's pose, forehead down on the floor. Good. Now interlace your hands. You're going to come into a little seed position. So the back of the head is going to go into the cup or the basket of the hands. Crown of the head on the floor. Option A is going to be to get comfortable right here with the knees and the toes tucked but down. Option B is going to be to lift the knees and walk the toes closer in and stay there. Option C is going to be to lift one foot to the glute and then pause, lift the other foot to the glute and pause. Be patient with that variation. Option D is going to be to bring the heels to the glutes and send the feet straight up for headstand. We're going to hold here for 10 seconds. Relax the face. If you're in your headstand, slowly bring the knees to the chest. And slowly bring the toes to the floor. Knees to the floor. Child's pose for a brief moment. Rest the forehead down. And then slowly start to walk the hands back and up to the thighs, and we're gonna sit in a kneeling position on the calves, palms resting heavy. From here, we'll transition onto the back. So go ahead and slowly, gradually make your way down to the floor on the back body. When you get there, set yourself up for a bridge pose. We're gonna place the hands down by the sides, palms flat on the ground. Take an inhale as you push feet and palms down. And as you exhale, lift the hips off the floor. Have a sense of drawing the inner thighs towards each other. So even though they're probably not touching, they might be. But if they aren't, have an idea of still squeezing towards the center and lifting the hips up from there. So hugging in, lifting up. Hugging in, lifting up. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, crawl the shoulder blades together, interlace the fingers. Press the pinky side of your hands down and rebound your pubic bone up. You can stay for 5 more breaths, or if you want to take it more advanced, place the hands by your shoulders, flick the fingers to face your shoulders without turning the feet out. No ballet 2 stance feet. Tadasana feet, straight forward, parallel. Press the feet down, rise up into a wheel pose, and push your chest towards the wall behind you. So it takes like a straightening or a expanding of the legs. Press the chest to that wall behind you that you're looking at. Inhale. Drop the chin away from the collar. Exhale. Push the palms and fingerprints down. Inhale. Stay with the exhale. We've got one more breath. You've got it. Big inhale. Stay with the exhale. Slowly release it down. Very slow, all the way to a bridge pose. When you get there, reach the arms overhead. If you stayed in bridge, do reach the arms overhead. I hope you stayed if you didn't go into wheel. Inhale, lift the heels, and then exhale, slowly roll your spine to the floor. Vertebrae, 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 until the sacrum lands down. And then you'll hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side on your back. Nice work, you guys. Whew. From there, we've taken a hip stretch and a back bend, so we should take a twist. We're gonna take the arms to a T position. Lower the knees to the right side of your mat, and if you feel drawn to do it, lengthen the legs so that the toes reach towards the right fingers. Just an option. You can also keep them bent. And then if it feels okay on the neck, look towards the left arm. Think spaciousness here, so take up as much space as you can in all directions. Good. Rebend your knees, take it back to center to trade sides. You might want to bump the hips a little bit to the right, lower the knees to the left side, and same idea, if you want to try straightening out the legs, you can do the same thing on this side. You can straighten the legs towards that left set of fingers, turn the face towards the right hand. Length in all directions. You might find a place that's a little crumpled that you can use to spread out, such as the spine. Good. And then bring it back to center. Last little bit here, we're going to take a shoulder stand. So if you are more intermediate or advanced, you'll take the shoulder stand with me. If you're not feeling up to it today, stay in the legs up position. I really encourage you to stay here if you're not taking shoulder stand. So we'll all start in this position, capital L shape with the body. There are a lot of benefits of this posture. We're gonna lift the hips up off the floor, take the toes back, up and overhead, and then place your hands on your lower back, maybe a little bit closer towards the mid-back, so you can snuggle the shoulder blades together. If you can reach here, reach there. If you can reach even further down, reach further down. Now from there, we're gonna lift one leg, and then second leg up towards the ceiling. Use your hands a little bit to guide the body up, but mostly using core and leg strength to lift toes up towards the ceiling. Don't look at the camera in this position, or don't look at the screen like I did. Look up towards your toes, protect the neck. Push the toes towards the ceiling. And then we're slowly either gonna stay there or twist so that the left toes can tap down on the ground. past the right edge of your mat. And then you're slowly gonna lift it back up to center and trade sides so that the right toes tap outside of that left edge of your mat. That left foot stays up straight. Good, and then bring it back to center. And slowly release it into your plow, both toes landing on the floor above the head. When you get there, you can release the hands from the back. If it's more comfortable to keep the support, do it. Otherwise, hands down. You might even bend the knees here. If you can go deeper, bend the knees to squeeze knees to the outer edges of the head, the ears. Stretching out the back. Now we're slowly going to roll the back down to the floor for fish pose. Place the hands underneath the low back. Straighten the legs and slowly start to lower your legs to the floor. Now snuggle the elbows into the ribs, and either before the heels land or when the heels land, puff the chest up through the shoulders and tip the chin back, fish pose. You can also do this with the heels on the ground. Do push the elbows down and arch the back. Lift the chest up through the shoulders. Open up your throat space and push the chin back, almost like you're trying to get the hairline down to the floor. Inhale. Stay with your exhale. Point the toes one more time. Big inhale. Exhale. And slowly release into your Shavasana. You're going to take the hands out from under the body. Let the upper back rest, very heavy and supported by the floor. Turn your palms open so they face the ceiling and rest the weight of the hands, heels, and head, very heavy. We'll rest here for just a couple of moments. If you want to pause the video and take a longer Shavasana, you can pause it for a moment here. Otherwise, we'll take about 3 full rounds of breath together in the most important pose of our practice together. Take a very present inhale through the nose and a very conscious exhale through the nose. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. And inhale to reach your arms overhead. Big stretch of your body. Point the toes to stretch the shins and the tops of the feet. And then as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest, roll to the right side of your body so you can use your bicep as a pillow for your head. And then rise up to a seated position. We're all going to be upright in a seated meditation posture for a few breaths of closing together. When you get to a seated position, sit up as tall as you can, rest your hands down, and then take an inhale to reach the arms overhead. Breathe in entirely. And as you exhale, draw the thumbs down to heart center. We're going to exaggerate the lift of the chest. So the next time you breathe in, lift the chest up as high as you can. Keep it high. Exhale, lower the chin in towards the collar. Nice stretch in the upper back of the neck. Take a moment here at the end of your practice to be grateful to yourself for having taken this time out for you. Know that it is very valuable time that you give yourself for your own health, your own well-being. So be grateful that you showed up for this and completed this practice. And take a final moment to set an intention for the rest of your day or evening, whether it's something that you want to accomplish or a way that you want to feel. Set that intention now for how you'd like to carry forward off of your mat. Consider that intention already so. Take the hands up too, thumbs up to the forehead, clear vision on all of your dreams, goals, and ambitions. It was my honor to guide you through our practice together. Namaste. Awesome work, you guys. So that is an excellent intermediate to advanced flow that you can do for your full body. That's a really great way to get strong and flexible. So I really do recommend repeating this this video as much as you can. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week would be great. I also linked a few videos in the description box below that will be great to practice with this one, so make sure that you check that out. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe because I bring you Monday meditations, workouts on Wednesdays, and yoga flows on Fridays. I enjoy bringing you these videos so much, and I know from hearing your comments and your feedback that you guys are really vibing with it too, and I appreciate that and value this community that is growing here. If you have any recommendations for the channel, you can leave those in a comment below because I always read your comments and I try to get back to as many as I can. So thank you for creating conversation down there in the comments section. I love you guys, and I'll see you again on Monday for meditation.